Hi, hey, hello, my name is Sarah and welcome to another Sims 4 Create a Sim video but using only one color to create a sim. We are doing this for masculine sims because I have already been through all of the color options for feminine sims. So with that being said, here is the wheel of the colors we have left. We only have 6 colors left, that's crazy, but I'm feeling a little bit orange today with my ghost shirt on. So let's spin this wheel and see what color we're going to be using to create a sim today. Okay, well, it's not going to be orange, but it was close. But it's going to be grey, and honestly, I was kind of feeling grey. When I realized that I was going to be filming this video today, I was like, I have a feeling it's going to be grey. Anyway, that's fine. With that being said, now that we know we're going to be using the color grey, let's jump into the Sims 4 and make a masculine sim using only the color grey. Alright, you guys, this is going to be our masculine sim today. So with that being said, we need to give him a name. Obviously, Gray is going to be his first name. I generally do word association. Clouds was the first thing that I thought of. So Gray Clouds we have here. We need to now come up with his personality. So Gray makes me think of deviance. I think I said this last time, but it's only because like the handcuffs would be silver, right? We do have a couple. I think we've got like one more deviant aspiration than we did last time. So sticky fingers might even be good because it's got a magnet on it. And when I think of magnets, I think of the big gray magnets with the red tips on the end, right? So maybe we go with sticky fingers because that's what I can think of, right? That would be like kind of grey. I think it's pretty obvious we have to go with gloomy, even though I'm pretty sure we did this for the feminine sim, but we might just have to use some of the same traits because I don't think we've gotten many new traits that have grey in them. Freegan would probably be a good one though because we've got the grey on the bin there. And I did already see one that could work if we have no more that I feel like we could do. Insider, non-committal, ooh, or the other one I was thinking of was maker. Okay. Maybe we'll make him non-committal. When I was thinking of a vibe for Grey, I, very similar to the feminine sim, was feeling more business chic. Grey kind of feels kind of bland to me, which gives me kind of like office vibes. So I'm thinking business for this man, which is why I went with non-committal, because maybe he's not committed to a relationship. He's committed to his job at stealing stuff, apparently. I don't know. Anyway, that's just what I was thinking, right? So now we need to make his skin grey. I do have a whole heap of miscellaneous skin tones thanks to custom content, but we do also have some grey skin tones here that the Sims team have made, but I'm actually thinking of going with one of the grey skin tones in the miscellaneous CC. Yeah, that one's kind of perfect, right? We do need to change his eye swatch though, and now we've got like more eye swatches, right? But this grey is perfect. Okay, I feel like he needs some facial hair. The stubble kind of gives me business. What if it's just like, no, I can't just do the goatee. It needs to be the full, right? I feel like this would be a good option for him. His face looks like someone who would work in an office. I'm so sorry for generalizing like that, but that's just the vibe that I get. Now I have a whole lot of custom content hairstyles for males. I generally use custom content in these videos because I don't upload these Sims to the gallery. So I feel like I can just go nuts with all of my custom content, right? But what I'm kind of feeling like more refined. I've done a lot of disheveled masculine sims. This one I want to be super polished, I think. So not something like this, right? And not something sort of like this either. I want something that is definitely more, I don't know, that's still maybe ruggedly handsome, but is just very polished and neat and tidy, right? Maybe that's the kind of vibe. Maybe even something like this. Like this still gives like the flickiness of like someone who has ruggedly handsome looks, right? But it's well put together enough where I feel like it could work for someone working in an office. They've just done their hair for their day at the office, right? Or this one. Maybe it's this one. It's giving, I don't know, I shouldn't say that because that's mean. The way that it's giving comb over. I don't know. Anyway, I feel like that is actually super perfect for him. So I'm going to go with this hairstyle. Let's see what we can do for some maybe business chic custom content in grey, right? Custom content, and let me just turn all of my filters on. All right, let's start with a full body outfit. I think he needs to wear some kind of suit that could look business-like this one could look kind of business-like, right? Do I have any other suits that give me kind of business, or are we getting like too formal? But that's a really solid option for formal wear, so I'm even just gonna chuck that on for formal wear, knowing that I've got that as an option. I don't know, I feel like this is too formal. I think it's the length of the jacket. Maybe I just need to do a top and bottoms and just see if we've got like a top with a tie or something that gives me more officey vibes. I don't know if I'm gonna have that in custom content though, that's the only thing, because it's not the sort of style I generally go for when downloading custom content. I mean, I have like this, but it's not exactly the vibe, right? I don't want him to look disheveled. I want him to look very neat and put together. Maybe it's something like this though. No, not with the tie. I think the tie is too much. Maybe this, the jumper with the collared shirt, but that's also not quite the vibe. It's not giving me ruggedly handsome, and that's what I wanted. What about this jacket? That jacket is better because it's a little bit more tailored, right? It's not a longer jacket, it's a bit more tailored. We still have the tie on, it's giving that business chic in that way. That's a solid option. What about this one though? No, that's glittery. Okay, glitter is not the vibe, okay? But I am super happy to go with this. Let's see if I can find some pants to match. Oh, these ones do match. We love a matching set of pinstripe, but I might just hold on to them because I am feeling like it's a bit too much pattern, and I'm feeling like maybe I just want more of a non-patterned, just a solid color of gray pant. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna have pants that are gonna be formal enough for the kind of situation that I'm thinking of where it's an office vibe, because a lot of the pants that I've got are like these with zips and stuff, or like these with rips in them, right? So not quite the vibe, but what about these ones? Okay, so maybe it's just a jean. I don't know, I don't love that though. I don't love that. It's almost there. If they weren't jeans and they were like a slack, that would be perfect, but I just really want more of a slack, right? What about these jeans actually? They're getting a little bit more on the black side, but I do have a lighter gray as well. I kind of like that. Right? I mean, they're jeans and they're very clearly jeans, but the belt is super nice. I feel like that's going to be a nice vibe for him, okay? Let's get some gray shoes on though. And I want shoes that are going to kind of feel like a business shoe, or like something like this, right? Yeah, I feel like that's kind of perfect. Yeah, okay, I'm feeling the vibe. Gray clouds, no worries. So that is going to be his everyday wear, all sorted. Let's move on to formal wear. We already have the suit, which is perfect. I just need to take this hat off. Sorry, but it's got to happen. We just need to find some shoes to match for this one. Maybe these ones from Life and Death could be super nice. I feel like I need to put a sock on for you though, my guy. I'm hoping we've got some gray socks. We sure do. Fabulous. Okay. You can't even really tell that they're socks, but we know that there's socks on him, right? So I feel like that's so fine for his formal wear. Moving right along to his athletic wear. Maybe like his athletic wear, he can start to feel a little bit more relaxed. Like maybe it's just like a tank top, and that could tie into the ruggedly handsome vibe, right? Like he's showing off a little bit of his athletic body, right? You know what I'm saying? We've got these gym shorts that can go super perfectly. Yeah, I really, really like that actually. So we're going to go with that, and then just I need some gray runners, honestly. They're perhaps a little bit too dark gray. Yeah, I like these ones. Okay, we definitely need to put some socks on for this outfit as well though. Perfect. Okay, so that's going to be his athletic wear all sorted. Sleepwear. I could, if I can't find anything, do the trick where I just have him not wear a shirt, right? I tend to do that for my masculine sims, but I would like to try and come up with a cohesive sleep outfit for him, okay? So maybe it just needs to be like a casual tee with a graphic on it, or just a casual tee. Okay, I'm not sort of really liking any of my options in grey, so I think I will have him go shirtless. What kind of vibe do I want to go with for his pajama bottoms though? Do I want to go with like just a shorts? Do I want to go with like a boxers vibe? Do I want to go with like a tracksuit kind of vibe? Like what am I feeling? Well, not the tracksuit because they're more of a bluey grey, so I don't think it'd be them unless I go with like these tracksuit bottoms or these ones. I kind of like them. If they didn't have the color stripes on it, that would be perfect. Hey, Did you know that 66% of you watching right now have not subscribed to my YouTube channel? If you'd like to see some fun Sims 4 gameplay, some Sims 4 creator sim videos, some build videos, and even some Sims games of the past, then hit the subscribe button down below and join my wonderful community of Triceratops. But with that being said, let's get back into the video. I'm kind of thinking of just going with like the boxer briefs, okay? I feel like that is a vibe. I think it looks really, really good on him. I think that that's what he's going to do for his pajamas, okay? Moving on to some party wear. Let's go back to the full body outfits for a second. We did have this suit. I still think that's too formal for a party wear though. But we do also have some other suits. Do we have a lighter gray in that? We do, but I don't like how dark it becomes with the top, right? It's just a bit too dark. I mean, I feel like this is the best option that I've seen so far, so I would be happy to go with that, but I'm just actually going to go back into tops and bottoms and seeing if I can come up with something better. Maybe it's this one. Again, we've got more of the tailored look. Also, where was this one in everyday wear, right? It is there. No, I think I do like the pinstripe jacket better for his everyday wear. Happy to go with that, but I could maybe go with this one for his party wear, right? I kind of like that. We've got these jeans that are different to the ones I wore for his everyday wear, and I think I would be happy to go with that too. Again, the belt buckle is just a little pop of color. It's not too distracting though from the rest of the outfit, so I'd be happy to go with that. And maybe we could go with some like gray boots this time. Yeah, okay, I like that. Gray clouds, we're getting the vibe across. He's still very handsome. He's very put together. It's giving kind of business chic. Very nice, I think. For his swimwear, happy definitely to go topless for this one for him. For his board shorts, though, I've got a couple of shorts options here. We've got these ones, we've got these ones, or we've got these ones, these ones. Okay, so I don't particularly, it's not that I don't love this mesh, it's just that I think we've got better in gray for him. I really like these ones, actually. They're super nice. These ones are getting a little bit too short, I think, for what he would wear. I think this is the nicer mesh. I'm going to go with these for his swimwear. Okay, super nice. We're kind of flying through it over here, guys. My goodness, we've only got 2 outfit categories left, right? We've got hot weather wear next, though. So I am definitely feeling a more casual vibe, maybe something like this. I still think a button-up would be nice because that's injecting some of that neat and put together kind of vibe, but we just need it in gray, okay? This is interesting. Why am I thinking of going back to party wear and putting him in this top? Because I didn't look very far in party wear, honestly, but that's a different vibe. Still very neat and put together, but it's more fun. And I think that's what party wear really is compared to formal wear. That's very formal. Party wear is still well put together, but fun. So I think I'm going to go with that top for his party wear. Nice. Okay. So, but back to hot weather wear though. And unfortunately, when it comes to the button-ups, I don't really have a lot of options, right? Like I just used this one that I was looking at to go back to his party wear. This one has only 2 gray swatches and I'm not particularly stoked about either. I just don't like the darkness of the shirt underneath, but can I change the darkness of the shirt underneath? Let me just see, because I do have a couple of accessory tops. Yeah, no, I definitely don't. So I just don't love the darkness of the shirt underneath, that's all. So I don't have many options in the button-ups, I'm sorry. But somehow I completely missed this one, okay? I completely missed it when I was scrolling through. I'm happy to go with that. I like the texture on the overshirt. I feel like this button-up style kind of looks really casual and relaxed, but still nicely enough put together, right? So I'm happy to go with that for his hot weather wear. Phew, crisis averted. I was getting a bit concerned there for a second. Anyway, it's all good. I definitely think we need some shorts, but maybe we could do like some cargo shorts. These ones, I don't know, it kind of feels like they're super low-waisted though. And I don't particularly like that for guys. I don't know, maybe I should put my bias aside. I just don't like guys wearing super low-waisted stuff. It's just kind of an ick for me. But do I put my bias aside? Because the only other short that I can really see that I think I would like to go with would be these ones. And I think they're a little bit too formal for this outfit, that's all. I mean, we've got like a denim, like a jort as well that we could go with. It's either going to be them or these cargo shorts. Okay, I think I like the jorts better actually. First time I think I've ever said that in my whole life. Anyway, look, I don't mind jorts. I have no judgment against jorts, really. Some sandals just to top that off, I think. Do I want to go with a hat? I'm not sure. I'll have a look at hats and see what we've got. Yeah, look, none of the hats in grey are really giving me a vibe for him. So no, I'm not going to go with a hat. That's fine. Let's move on to the last outfit category, cold weather wear. Let me just see. Okay, yeah, in full body outfits, we've pretty much only got like formal suits or stuff that have a lot of color that I don't really want to go with for him. Let's have a look at tops though, because I can see some things straight away that I think would be super nice to go with for him. Because we're feeling like hot weather wear and cold weather wear are maybe more casual an option for him. He's been very neat and put together for a lot of his outfits. I feel like hot weather wear, cold weather wear, super casual. You don't sort of wear that kind of stuff when you're going into the office, right? Unless you're wearing like, oh, maybe I'm changing my mind. I'm immediately changing my mind because that's perfect. That's giving business chic. I just need to find some pants to go with to match it, right? Okay, I think it's these jeans, which I'm pretty sure are the same ones I went with for his everyday wear. And then we just need some boots because these boots are honestly super distracting me. I need to get some better boots on for him. And I would like them to look perhaps a little bit more formal. So maybe the ones we went for his party wear, right? Let me just see if I can do better than that though, because there's something about this outfit that's throwing me off. Maybe it is the pants, actually. Hold on. Yeah, it definitely was the pants because I feel like this is a better option straight away. The pants were super distracting to me for some reason. Anyway, that is a vibe. That is a vibe. Can I find a hat for you for your cold weather wear though? Oh, I don't love the beanie actually, which is a shame because I really want to love the beanie, but I just don't. But then I don't know sort of what other hats, maybe this one, but that's not super gray. I don't even know why this is tagged as gray because that's looking more like a brown to me than a gray. Anyway, no, I'm not gonna go with a hat. Okay, so fine, totally fine. Love the rest of this outfit though. Stoked that I could use this jacket. I have a feeling I've had my eye on this jacket for a little while and I've never used it. So perfect for gray clouds. With that being said, let's go back to the start, have a look at all of his outfits now that he's done. So business casual for his everyday wear, super nice, love that. For his formal wear, we've got the really nice suit, very formal. For his athletic wear, it's athletic, he's showing off a little bit, right? Love that vibe. For his sleepwear, we've got just the boxer shorts, nice and comfortable for him. For his party wear, I really, really like this button-up shirt with the little cherry blossom print on it. I really like that. I think that's super fun for a still well put together outfit, but with fun as well. Super nice. For his swimwear, we've got these little board shorts, just plain and casual, but does the job definitely. For his hot weather wear, we've got the cute little button-up with the denim jorts and the sandals, very nice. And for his cold weather wear, we've got the amazing jacket. I love that. It's giving very business, super fun vibe. I love that. So that is gray clouds. Very business casual, very handsome. But with that being said, you guys, that's all I've got for creating a masculine sim using only the color gray. We've still got 5 more colors, so if you would like to see more of me creating a sim using only one color or any other Sims content that I've got coming your way, then hit the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell next to it to be notified of every time that I upload. And if you liked this video, let me know by hitting the like button down below and leave me a comment as well. Leave me a cloud emoji in the comments down below to let me know that you got this far in the video, you enjoyed watching grey clouds come to life, and you would like to see me do this again with a different color for a different masculine sim. But guys, I hope you're having the greatest day ever, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!